Yay, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So great to be here. Oh my goodness. Everybody's getting into the room. I'm so happy. Yes, happy harvest. Happy day. Happy being alive day and happy reflection day. Tonight is Thursday night, and welcome to the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. It is the holiday formerly known as Thanksgiving. And for those of you that acknowledge their indigenous roots, then today is a day of reflection. But gratitude is a daily practice. Some of you are here to celebrate your joy. Some are here to mourn in good company. And some of you are here as a respite from toxic people or toxic agendas. You know how the holidays could be good for that too. Or maybe you're here just to tell me about the good food you ate. But we're all here to be in peace in this moment and reflect with thanks for all that it took for us to be here together. You know, I was looking through my old poetry and I found a poem that's some old shit, 25-year-old shit. So I wanted to share it with you, take you back. Because when we share what we do, we talk about whether it's new shit, old shit. So this is definitely some old shit. And it just reminds me of where my head was at 25 years ago. The story must be told that what does not glitter can still be gold. And the cold hearts that bear no souls will fold and fall like the burdens of us all. Try to move on and stay strong. Keep on breaking walls that hold us back. When in war, attack. Less than that would mean to settle and not to try to make life better, just dreams of better days forever. When there could be more right from the door, we could fly. Use our third eye and believe that we can achieve greatness. Forget the faithless that try to hate us for dreaming. As we stay struggling, they be scheming on those that have not. They keep the block hot. Brothers stay getting shot over something stupid with their loose lips, make excuses to load clips and unload hits. No longer days of bold fists or man to man, just gun in hand and drug demand. The story must be told. It don't have to glitter to be gold. You need to dream instead of scheme, because the scheming's getting old. That is some old shit right there. Back some old Bruja stuff right there. So we have a whole list of open micers. We got 20 solid open micers here for the night, and everybody has 4 minutes max to do their thing. When you get on, let everybody know how to follow you, what you got going. You know, let us know if it's new shit, old shit, whatever shit it is. We will support you in that shit. Let me know if it's your very first time ever, and I will pop the cherry song on you if you let me. Become part of our Pandemic Poets Society. And we have the good luck round at the end. So if you're not on the list, that's okay. You can let me know and I will select a random crew of newbies in the chat room so that everyone has a chance to shine. So hit me up in the chat room if you really want to get on, and we will make that happen. And Thursday night is notorious because just about anything goes, just about. A lot be going down too, and all styles are welcome. So here we go. Let's see what's good. Daniel Soto is hoping to get on. Okay, cool. I'm going to look into the chat and see where it's at. But right now, I am going to put the list in the chat so you know where it's at. I see Nick Paleologos is up first, and then Abraham Kamani is up next. So yeah, let's see what's good. And let me get into the screen and unmute everybody so we can see who's here with us.
Hey,
Nick has his throne. Ain't that
What up,
something?
y'all?
Hey, Nick, show that book, Nick. Where's that book, Nick?
Yes.
You'll see it
Welcome,
soon.
folks.
You'll see it soon.
Happy Poets Day.
Sweet.
Yes, yes.
Super. Okay, Gonna mute you all now. And now we're gonna get into our first open micer of the night. Haven't seen him in a minute. I know that you had a little health issue, but I'm glad that you're with us on this evening. Nick Paleologos.
What up, Brew? It's been a minute since I've been back here. Yeah, I've been very, very busy.
Wow.
This is well, then at least someone wanted me to show the book, so I'm showing the book right now. This is my baby right here.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's wild that like I have made a book and it's here. Yeah, and it's really, really awesome. And I didn't realize I was going first. I was looking for that list, but I didn't realize I was going first. So, all right, I'll do one poem to make things easier for everyone. I don't necessarily have a thankful poem yet, so I was working on it and it's not done yet. But I'll give you something from the book. And let's do two because one's a shorty and one's a little longer. These are ones I've never done before, and they're old. So this first one is called Tornado from my book Adverse's Reaction. I stand out in the field, a storm has brewed, I'm not afraid. I have no vacuum to push it away. I look out, a funnel comes down, chaos. It's trying to take it away. I get sucked in, my mind starts to race. A deep breath, I get to work. Dealt with it for 8 hours. I get placed down to earth. I'm not afraid. I know it's coming back, and soon. All right, so we'll do another short one from the book, and this one is like more sweeter than the other one. The other one's very dark. It's more sweeter. This one is called The High from my book Adverse's Reaction. I'm starting to feel it now. The taste is exquisite. The smell fresh. The sight lovely. The sound calm. The touch soft. Pretty you are, up or down. The answer, both. Loving you has never been as hard as stone. I achieved it, didn't I? Successfully achieved the high. Those are his pieces. Thank you.
All right, sweet. Thank you, Nick. And get that book. So cool. So great to see you. So happy you're with us and that you've given birth to that baby.
Yeah, this is my baby. And if you want to get it, you can always DM me on IG, The Real Nick P, Facebook, Nick Paleologos, and I will drop all my info in the chat for y'all. So thank you. Looking forward to this awesome night.
Yes, thank you for being here with us. So cool. All right, Abraham Kamani is up next. He's been first many times. He got in second today. Hey.
My streak has came to an end. I'm just playing. It doesn't matter as long as I'm on here.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
second isn't bad.
Everybody's having a great Poets Giving. And I got 6 pieces. 4 of them are very short, 2 haikus, an acronym, a limerick, and 2 short pieces, and about 3.5 minutes. So let's get at it. First haiku. If I were asked to greet a 17-year-old white terrorist with a haiku, my response would be, how can I say this in 17 syllables? Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse. Have you ever crossed paths with a newlywed woman who falsely claimed to be the bride of Christ, and you had to say to yourself, woman so ugly, she needs to be born again. Cosmetics won't do. And here's my acronym, niggas versus niggers. Noble, intellectual, gentle giants achieving high success, valiantly eradicating racism's supremely, universally stupid Nazi ideological garbage, globally endangering retarded scholars. Here's my limerick, Pathway to Freedom after Malcolm X. Spiritually resurrected, emotionally redirected, mentally educated, physically liberated, holistically respected. And got a couple wet ones for y'all. This one is Brainstorms of Wisdom. Wisdom's sapiosexual appeal is a hearty intellectual meal that gets me on my knees, begging for her to pretty please let me give her some good head so my brain could be well fed with great ideas on the best ways to get her creative juices flowing for days, blowing her mind for weeks and months as she moisturizes my dry native tongue. Her gems in my mouth remain afloat after she hydrates my arid throat. Her pearls soothe my sore tonsils and open wide my closed up nostrils so I can breathe in the pleasant smells of her place where my head dwells in captivity, healing, being drenched from head to toe. My soul is quenched, proudly claiming myself a helpless victim, drowning in the brainstorms of wisdom. And the last one, 4 stanza limerick, ice cream cakes and pink lemonade. I've neither been much of a cook nor written a recipe book, but got what it takes to bake some huge cakes taste much better than how they look. Mixed well with some cookies and cream, Hershey syrup flows like a stream. Add cherries on top for my teeth to pop. Mouth is filled up with a sweet dream. Must down it with some liquid fruits from a black cup so fat and loose. My good Minute Maid squirts pink lemonade, serves me her 60-second juice. After a long, hard day at work, in the kitchen making dessert, I'm so full and drunk from all this sweet junk. Best of all, my stomach don't hurt. And that's them pieces.
All right, Abraham Kamani. Thank you. Sharing. Always great to hear you.
You guys can find me on Instagram at The Righteous Poet, spelled WRITEOUS, and I'm looking forward for y'all to add more fire to the fire that's already been sparked.
Word. Yes, indeed. That's what we're doing. And now we have Generalissimo Brian Franco. Hello.
Oh my God, La Bruja, you look more beautiful than ever.
Oh, you're so sweet.
But I'm looking at Umesh's face, and he has it in his eyes that he's saying the same thing in his eyes. Look at that smile on his face. Everybody got a crush on La Bruja. That's just the way it is. Okay,
Flattery will get you everywhere.
You see what I have? A real book with a front and a back and a spine that's for sale, and I'm going to put the information in the chat on how you can buy it just by sending me money on PayPal. And Emily Cordes has a book, and Nick has a book, and I bought Umesh's book about a year ago. Oh, so many good books out there. Oh my Lord, I can't even believe it. All the books that everybody has to buy from all these people. So I'm going to read first a haiku I just wrote now. Instead of turkey, mushroom and shrimp, egg foo young, and ginger snow peas. That was my Thanksgiving dinner tonight. Okay. And this is a poem from my book, and then I'll do one more poem. When you don't know, all your words are tattooed on your face. You told me my house was made of straw, and you were the big bad wolf. Your words were hurricane force winds that blew my house down. I grew my next crop of hay in red clay so my next home could resist you. Then your words were made of fire, and my charred skin chipped away, revealing a leathery elephant hide that was heat and flame-proof. So you ordered your words to spit acid in my face, but the tears that rolled over the hardened scars on my cheeks learned to repel you. All your words, even when you tried to be nice, are laced with ruinous disdain. But when you speak at others, you are actually talking to yourself. Wind has permanently mussed your stylish coif, leaving you unkempt looking. Fire has singed your eyebrows, permeating your warped conscience with the putrid aroma of burnt human hair. All that acid you consumed has etched nooks and crannies into your soul that can only be filled with regret. Welcome to the mirror you have chosen to live in. And one more brand new poem that
New
was
shit.
written, I think, yesterday. So here we go. It is entitled Why I Leave Plumbing to Plumbers. Last night, I accidentally allowed the pipes that run through the walls of my home like arteries to freeze. Tonight might be the night my heart decides to turn my blood into liquid nitrogen. This will not freeze everything inside my body, but will definitely freeze out my ability to connect to others. Every thought I think and each word I say will travel through Texas power lines that have been in desperate need of utility company upgrades for decades, unintentionally causing other people's pipes to freeze. Sometimes freezing so extreme they break like a lake beneath the feet of a small town hockey match. The frost can penetrate copper inside wires to the point of catching a flame, like a wary stare can burn through the psyche of a gentle soul. And tomorrow I will wake, brush my teeth, wash my face, walk to the shower, turn the knob, feel the spray, and adjust the temperature to a balance of hot and warm till steam rises from the tub and the water decides to not scald my skin or singe my soul. Thank you.
Wow, that's what your new situation is, Matt. You're going through Generalissimo. Wow. I've been dealing with a broken boiler, so I feel you. I feel you on these struggles.
I always worry that one year, because this was like the latest I've ever turned on my heat. You know, it's like I challenge myself. How late can I wait to turn on the heat? Because I hate the heat anyways. I don't like heat because you wake up with a dry mouth. It's just
Yeah, you can't breathe.
Yeah, you know, you wake up and you're coughing, and you use that inhaler more than you use for the rest of the year. Yeah, but anyways, thank you, La Bruja. I'm gonna
Thank
put all my
you.
info in the chat, and everyone buy Nick and Emily and Umesh's books, and Jane Spoken Words book, who I also have, which is so fucking amazing. I can't even explain how amazing Jane's book is. So thank you, everyone.
Woo! Generalissimo. Brian Franco. Is there a way to get like a package deal? Like, you know, can I just buy everybody's book? Let me know if that exists too, because I sure would love to do that. And support and support and support. Yes, Roz's book too. Everybody got their books. I need to get my book together. Sheesh. But right now, let's go to Joski C, the musical stylings of the one and only.
Hola, Bruja.
Hola, Joski C. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing so good. I'm so grateful for you and for all of you. And
Me too.
a whole
I
bunch of
feel
other
it
stuff.
too. So grateful. My love to the family and everything. You already know. Now we're like connected forever.
Yes, I know, and I'm very, very happy about that, may I say. So this is something new. New shit.
Woohoo!
I did a piece last week as a poem, and I decided to make it into a song. So it's both. So here we go. We don't need no more black pastors coming here, said the murderer's lawyer, said the murderer's lawyer. Unholy Trinity, Father, Son, and neighbor, self-appointed posse, hunting a black jogger. Tried by a posse, citizens arrested heart, arrested breath. We're watching Justice in America. Justice in America. We're watching Justice in America. judge say clap your hands for the witness on the stand. He's a veteran. He's the defendant's man. Witness, the judge say clap for the witness on the stand. Then look at the defendant, a ruined teen with an AR-15. Tried by a posse, citizens arrest, arrested heart, arrested breath. We're watching justice in America, justice in America. We're watching justice in America. They want more and more white bubbas on the jury to acquit with their skin, to acquit with their skin. They want more and more white bubbas on the jury. 11 out of 12 ain't enough for them. Whips and chains of history, never far behind. Racist lawyer, biased judge, spouting their supremacist grudge. Bubba jury, ruined teen, black jogger murdered for having a dream. Tried by a posse, citizens arrest, arrested heart, arrested breath. We're watching justice in America, justice in America. We're watching justice in America.
Wow, Joski C. Justice in America. Oh my God. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you, Bruja.
Wow. Yo, wait till you see what's in the chat. Everybody's just, you know, Joski, you're just a special soul. And I just give so much love to you. Thank you so much for sharing your brilliance with us. And those words, like I got teary, you know, because it's just so real.
That it is. Thank you, Bruja, and thank you, everyone. I appreciate all of you so much.
Joski C. Oof. Fire! Justice in America. All right, now we're gonna go to see what's justice in India. What's happening? Unmesh Mohidkar.
Hello, La Bruja. How are you?
I am doing great. Let me find you. There you go. Yes.
Hey.
What's going on, Unmesh?
It's good. Life is good, La Bruja. Thank you. Writing poetry, performing poetry. Yes, that's good.
Yes, that's life.
That's life.
What do you got for us today?
Yeah, I got one. Here we go. The beat. The rhythm was missing. Breeze carrying all kinds of stinging smells, but his music refuses to die. Innocence died, loud, deserted, but his music refuses to die. Alone in space.
Did he freeze or is it me? Oh boy. What a tense pose, right? He also what an intense intense position he froze in. Everybody, come on, let's send energy to unfreeze Unmesh. No? Okay, well, let's see what happened. Catman Bill, you ready to go? Okay. Let's go to Catman Bill then, because Unmesh froze.
He done froze. Well, he'll unfreeze.
Yes, he will.
So I really agonized over what I was going to present tonight if I had gotten in. And I first thought of writing a silly song about not eating turkey. But I nixed that after I drove up to a dead bear on the roadside. And I got out of my car for some reason and walked over. And I placed my hand on his back. And I don't know why I did it. But he was still warm, so it just had happened. And but nothing. And then I drove off. But after watching at Plymouth, Massachusetts, the day of mourning activities, I thought I would appropriately do the song "Clearwater." Clean waters flowing through their lands. Clean waters flowing through their lands. The pipeline was planned for Bismarck. The dispute there began. Clean waters flowing through their lands. Dakota Access first plan the pipeline crossing the Missouri near Bismarck town. The town said no, don't put it there, dig it further down. Better to put the pipeline near the Sioux. Clean waters flow for me and flows for you. They had stopped the pipeline near Cannonball, North Dakota. Water warriors from many tribal bands. Then friends across the world had joined Lakota. Keep clean waters flowing throughout their lands. Clean waters flowing through their lands. Clean waters flowing through their lands. The pipeline was planned for Bismarck. The dispute there began. Keep clean waters flowing throughout their lands.
Whoa, Catman Bill. Wow, I really, really felt that song. That was so beautiful.
And you know, LeBrew, there was quite a festivity. I watched online. I probably should have driven up to uh, Massachusetts from Connecticut. I will next year, but they had quite a good group, including Borican and other indigenous peoples giving talks in the town square in Plymouth, and quite something to be a part of or at least watch.
Wow. Amazing. I'm actually headed to Pittsburgh this weekend for the very first time. On Sunday, I'm going to be performing in an indigenous gathering with Beike of my Taino community and songs from the Stone Hoop. And I'm going to be performing. So, even if you didn't make it this year, like all the way, the fact that your intention and your heart was, connected to that is just, it's what matters. It's what
But I
matters.
made the
And
best cookie. I made the best cookies in my life today.
oh yeah,
And,
what kind?
chocolate chip cookies, of course. And
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I think I'm going to go into the chocolate chip cookie business.
Sweet. Well, good stuff. All right, Catman Bill, thank you so much for sharing with us. That was a beautiful song. I loved the work, the fingers working. Now we're gonna go to Vail Larkin. They, them, Vail. Where are you, Vail?
I thought we were going back to Unmatch.
Hey, there you are. Oh, Unmesh, of course. Boo. I got caught up in the song, and we are going to Vail. You got me on point. You got me on point. Thank you. Unmesh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Will.
Whoopsie.
Thanks,
Whoopsie.
bro.
I got all caught up. So we saw you froze in I don't know if you even know where you
Yeah,
froze at.
I lost power, so that is why I froze. Okay, here, here I go. The beat, the rhythm was missing. Breeze carrying all kinds of stinging smells, but his music refuses to die. Innocence died, love deserted, but his music refuses to die. Alone in space with debris left by satellites and spaceships of memories, the debris crashing the hopes, but his music refuses to die. The open mic slots are closed, the keyboard refuses to type, laptop crashes, but his music refuses to die. Look at the sky, the burning sun, asking question, you still there, why? Do or die, but his music refuses to die. Standing alone in the crowd, shrill cry of silence, breaking the eardrums, but his music refuses to die. Violent peace, shouting in serenity, never ending war waged for peace, men at war with peace, whole life broken to pieces, nowhere to go, but his music refuses to die. Still the flowers bloom, mistakes can be rectified, poems can be written, poems can be read. Love is music to hear, and yes, his music refuses to die. And yes, his music refuses to die. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, and his poetry refuses to die. Even if the electricity goes out, boom, Unmesh, you're with us. So beautiful. Love to hear you as always. Love, love, love it, love it. Unmesh Mohikar.
Thanks, Labro, and everyone. You are like a family. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, we are, right? I feel that way too. I really do. I really, really do. Okay, and now, Vail Larkin.
Hey,
Hi.
you're coming to Pittsburgh.
I am coming to Pittsburgh. Wait, let me find you. There you go. I don't want to check my phone because I'm using the signal from my phone to fuel this, so I don't want to mess it up, but I will post on my IG on Sunday is the event with Miguel Sagüe, and yeah, so please stay tuned and check it out.
Cool, thank you.
Are you in Pittsburgh, Vail?
Yeah,
Look at that. That's amazing.
I'm from upstate New York, but I moved here about 15 years ago.
Wow. I saw that Mr. Rogers has his thing there, and Andy Warhol has his house there. I was thinking of, if you got any good suggestions, because I'll be there a few days, let me know.
Amazing museums. The Carnegie Foundation runs like 6 museums in town, and there's art museums and modern art museums and a science museum even, and things like that. There's like all kinds of stuff. And so I would highly recommend the museums. The Warhol Museum is one of them.
Cool. All
And
right.
that's right across the river from downtown. So that's a good centrally located place to go where you're close to lots of other stuff.
Exciting. Thank you, Vail. So what are you going to share with us tonight?
I'm going to share a new piece and some work in progress stuff. So it's very, very new.
New shit.
Okay, here's my, what does Prop call it? Thanks-taking poem. For whites only. We've cast away our stones to take up rifles and explosives. We've taken earth and clay to build our monstrous cities, all green paved to gray, glass and metal like the teeth that eat through our mother in our quest for power, speed, and always, always more. We've cast away our friends, our fellow beings, lively and curious of us at first, but the fear in every eye we prey upon. And make no mistake, we have done this thing. And not all humanity, the very nature of us, but our specific caustic greed. Let me be clear. Out of the north, we have come like a plague on all houses, like the last seal, like the flood, like nothing natural. We've destroyed where we could have learned. Look around. No, not now, not after, but before we marched them all into the sea. Before we burned their homes and lives and past and futures, before we looked at the vast and glorious variety of our mother world and in our spiteful fear made of it an inferno. Millennia of feet trod lightly here, learning their home, feeding her and following her ways. All those humans, all that variety, and all understanding somehow where and to whom they belonged. We have slaughtered our own prophets. They were never going to be our neighbors. They were always going to be the dark-eyed wanderers, the strangers in our strange and passing lands, the shamans, the wisdom-bound, the arcane and obscure, and the so very unlike our rigid, stringent priests. We've beaten our plowshares to missiles. We've mined our mother hollow. We did this, you and me. The rest of you can just ignore this.
Oh.
Do I still have a minute or two?
Yeah, I think so. The rigid, stringent priests. Joski C coding in the chat. Super the realest shit right here. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to read 2 short pieces that are what I think are going to be the first and last pieces in a cycle of poems that are all composed of linked cinquain stanzas. Dear Vail, I cannot say that I have often thought of you with love or tenderness before. I know every single mistake that you have made, and every time you broke your word, don't I? I saw when you lied. I saw when you slashed and lashed out in your fury and broke their hearts with words. I know your jealousy, the way you wish for things that are not yours, are not meant to be yours. I see how you cry when the night comes and wish you were anywhere pain isn't each morning. I know how your mind drifts back to before you were broken and life was meat and blood and real. I see how you put on your faces to show them you're brave when you're not. You never have been. Dear Vale, you are so weak and fearful beneath the shining masks you wear. Will they see you now? And this, if I have a minute, I don't want to run over time. Can somebody let me know? Because I forgot to look at the time.
I forgot to look at the time too, but if it's short, you could bring it on, and then we're going to go to Thomas Connor.
Yeah, I don't want to take up too much. Okay. Dear Vale, it isn't true, it isn't. You're not a mythic monster. You're not death. You're just someone fighting upstream all the journey, because that's life, that's breath, and you can't stay in one place or body for longer than right now and now gone. It's all moving and flowing, flying to pieces and reshaping itself each split second. We hurtle around stars, around black holes. We flow through our universe in millions of ways, and nothing could be the same. You are not lost, because every stream is unknown, unknowable, and you cannot judge your present by your past, because nothing is left where you set it, and neither are you. Mistakes happen, and you try not to make things the same in the future, because you know that sameness is death, is the monster at the end of the journey, because life is the land of the blind, where we all find our futures in always mysterious ways. Little gods swimming.
Thank you, Vale. Whew. That sounds like a good idea. The bookending those. Fire. Thank you. And hope maybe I'll get to see you in Pittsburgh. And thank you for that. Emily Cordes is trying to hook up, arrange something. I got 5 names for the good luck list. Ray Jane, David Soto, Daniel Soto, I think. Ray Jane, Daniel Soto, Lantern Carrier, Propaganda Poet, and Cephology. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Connor.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing today?
Good. Wait, let me find you. Where are you? There you go.
What's up?
Yay, Thomas.
What's going on? I'm over here trying to break up these 2 dogs from fighting.
Oh, no. Well, if anyone can do it.
Stop.
It was too easy. I was trying.
I walked into it. I know.
You did.
Congratulations. I played myself. It's all good.
I was holding it.
Nah, I tell on myself all the time. Anyway, here's a piece. I wrote to the time of the season when mommy was still around. The breeze of autumn air, the crackle of kindlewood, scent of pine in the wind, turkey and pie in the oven, family arriving from afar, tamales y pasteles en la olla, horchata cinnamon dipped in scent, the smell of batata y yautía, yuca hornado con cebolla. It grasped the walls in the room. Celia Cruz and Victrola, Papi's favorite singer. He dances to her lelolais, moving back and forth to her canto. Esto es Thanksgiving en mi casa, que viene con bonchinche y chisme. With mira muchacho que haces, vaya a ayudar a tu papi. Primos con Bacardi, brindes and cheers to all, for giving thanks to family. And as you can see in my house, it used to get lit. End poem.
Oh, Thomas Connor. That was deliciously spoken. And the cheese man is real.
Tell me about it. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Peace and blessings to you. I want to give a special shout out to our Monday night host, advocate of words. My brother is in the room with us, joining us. So great to have you here. Where are you? Advocate of words. Do you want to get on screen or are you just in the chat room? Let me know. Otherwise, we're going to go to Ed, the fireman foreman. But that was so dope. So dope. Oh, there he is. Let me unmute real quick. Advocate of words, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. What's going on, sis? Looking good as always.
My brother.
How are you?
So good. So sweet of you to be here.
Yo, can I just say, I love your good luck round. I love that idea. I love the name. I'm here for all of it. I love it.
Right? I mean, it's all about feeling the goodness of the luckiness of the poetry of the round at the end. If that makes any sense. Love you, brother. Thank you so much. I'm not as strict as you though. You got some stringent rules, I must say. I learned on Monday. Advocate of words, y'all. Yeah, you on one Monday, you can't be next Monday. Next Monday, and if you're on the list, if you don't show up, you still can't be on next month. I was like, oh, okay, rules. Oh, okay. But yeah, we have the good luck round, inspired by Ron Trankler Thompson. And now let's go to Ed, the fireman foreman.
Hola, señorita Butterscotch. How are you?
Bien, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. I see it's the E2.
Bien. You got some new shit, old shit, fresh shit, dirty shit, clean shit. What do you got?
Oh, you know I'm flirty. You don't like it dirty.
I knew it. What a setup. All right, cool. We're with it. We're here for it. Put it on the grill, foreman.
I put a grill to give you thrills and chills. Oh, you're gonna like this. Hola, Butterscotch. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone eating something juicy. I hope it left you all loosey-goosey. I hope your minds are lost in the tasty sea. Now it's time for dessert. You love my best guarantee. I'm talking about Thanksgiving. Oh, give me a plate and toss that hate. I'm talking about Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. My name is Ed Potesta, aka Fireman. If you give me a hand, you understand. I'm here to scorch your tasty and raw gland. So I have the plan. I hope you love a little rhyming and a little bit of flirtatious. A little salacious. This is called Soaked Dreams. My explicit thoughts dancing in my head as I lay down on my bed. It's night, but I'm seeing crimson red. Something scrumptious up ahead. This is going to be my oral illustrated fantasy. Some erotica in this reality is to awaken our scorching sexuality, to elevate our sensational spirituality. As your naked body lay next to me, always scream like horny banshees, hearts full of passionate sexual glee, while you bask in the deep velvet sea. You're so beautiful to put into words while my hands scratch your flower like a record. Now I can't wait for what's going to occur. It's something I can't put into simple verbs. Let my seductive poetry draw you in my fantasy. It's okay to be jittery and antsy. I want to rip off your pink chastity to help me relieve my crazy insanity. Your eyes look wide, moving slowly to touch something so bare and showy. Right now, we're going to do something so unholy to make us feel holy. My kisses touch your neck while I kiss every naked tiny speck. Slowly, I peck, and peck, soothing your clear, sweaty deck. My lips admire every inch to inch while I squeeze and pinch, my dear. Please leave your hands and feet unclenched while you flinch. I search for the spot that drive you insane to burn your pains. Come on, baby, bring the eternal rain to rush those suppressed chains. I passionately wiggle my tongue between your legs while you rest your head. I love sucking on your heels, your pink small egg, while you slowly beg, beg, and beg. Innocent acts of oral pleasure bring out the wildest action in your quick satisfaction, trying to summon an inner reaction to make your climax a main attraction. Your essence digests completely as you feel my erect wand inside your pink pot extremely, as we shake, dance, and moan freely while I stare into your pale white eyes, sweetie. I massage your breast while I fulfill your hidden desired request. Honey, you look so possessed while I sprint my absolute best. I'm doing multiple positions to match your whirling, swirly situations. I'm doing crazy combination while I give you soft and bold stimulation. We're moving to places we never explore while I bang on your door. I can't wait to see what's in store while I break your burning core. It's quickly picking up the pace to win this erotic speedy race, feeling your hair on my face while minds and hearts get erased. I feel your dam getting ready to burst while I quench my thirst. Loving you with your about to squirt while we repeat the same verse. You pant, you paint the sheets while you sprint out in sweaty defeat. Honey, do you love your midnight treat that made us feel more complete? The sun flickering in our eyes while we bask in azure skies. Our moody cloud dies while we sleep over the passing fireflies.
Wow, Ed, you're getting more poetastic about your passions.
Yeah, anything for satisfaction to simply reaction.
Thank you, Ed, the fireman foreman. Oh my goodness, how sensual was that? Thank you for sharing. And giving those stylistic vibes. I don't know, like I was getting the falsetto stylistic notes.
As long as you feel the nose up your spine.
Okay. All right, here we go. Bill Elkins out in Cali now. Let's go to the musical stylings of Bill.
Hi, LeBrew. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Bill.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do a song that I think I've done before. It's a song that it's about my significant other's sister who passed away, who was, it's entitled Bia and Her Brown Butterfly. There's a mythology that says that if you, when somebody dies and a brown butterfly appears shortly after they die, that they're in a good place. So I did this once before, I believe, but I want to do it again today. So I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
La 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 la. We love you, Bia. We miss you so. Bia, your life was filled with the loneliness and pain of life for you most unfair. But your brown butterfly appeared after you died, telling us you're now in a better place forevermore. You're now in a better place. Whatever the truth may be, this cruel world for you is now history. You're now in a better place forevermore. You're now in a better place. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. We love you, Bia. We miss you so. Bia, we were saddened by your illness and your death, but your chronic pain is finally gone. We miss you deeply, dear, but your brown butterfly did appear. You're in a better place forevermore. You're now in a better place. We celebrate loving you and regret your life's vicissitudes. You're in a better place forevermore. You're now in a better place. La 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 la. La 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 la. We love you, Bia. We miss you so. Thank you.
Yes, Bill Elkins, thank you. We love you, Bia, sending much love to her spirit and that beautiful butterfly that appeared.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Okay, Emily Cordis is going to court us with her poetry.
Hey everyone, happy Thanksgiving. And happy to be broadcasting in live here from Pittsburgh. Brew, I'm so pumped that you're going to be in my fair city. I hope I can see you.
Oh my goodness, is that amazing?
Yeah, we got our little Pittsburgh poetry contingent up in here. I'm actually having tea with Mary Blenderman tomorrow as well. So this is convergence happening. This is great. So I got some new shit. Inspired by my fellow Next 10 poets. I've kind of been taking to reading their books first thing when I get up in the morning. So I wrote this book called I wrote this poem called Coffee and Poetry. Each morning I drink poems in tiny sips. Finest part of waking up. Chapbook spooning with my cup. Kitty curled up at my feet. Brain fog clearing, word steam swirling, strong and sweet, like Roz's Bustelo, a hello from my wordsmiths round the world, reaching out across the ether, gently fortifying me, before the world creeps in, and the matrix tugs my anchor, sucks down into that dark sea of the inbox and to-do list. I'll float across the paper and remember Wilde's decree that all art is quite useless. And thank God for this, because the grind's a coffee grinder and your sanity's the grist. When the buzz of productivity gives your nerves the Java jitters, gotta disrupt the addiction or the shakes and aches kick in. And these tiny private pleasures keep you humming through the day. No crash landings, just a smooth and steady drip. And my thorn-adorned muse from the woven tapestry across the room winks her unibrowed eye at me and whispers a reminder, love this earth. Take it in your arms today like the lovers you deserve, who'll look upon you like your magic, wake beside you from shared dreams, and each morning take away the lies and bring you hope, coffee, and poetry. Thank you.
Hey, how beautiful, Emily. Wow, that is a lovely ritual. My goodness, Emily Cordis, much love to you. That was so sweet.
And a little plug for my book here, Armful of Poppies. And next thing I'll be doing is a double feature with Miro on The Word is Right this Saturday. I'll drop all my deets in the chat. Thanks, everybody.
Yes, Emily, beautiful. So great. Okay, keep it going, keep it flowing. Jane, spoken word.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you for
How
this
are
space.
you, Jane?
I'm good. I want to thank everybody for this space. You and Advocate have really created a poetry family of joy and love and creativity. It's a gift. Thank you.
Thank you
And
for being in it. We are family. We are connected, and I'm just excited to be with you.
aho, mitakuyasen, poet family. We are all related. The
Ooh,
piece I'm going to do is from my book. Only got a couple left. Word Against the Machine. Embarking on a quest. My visionary process of poetics to explore human realities. A rejection of the sacred cows of traditional Bible-thumping technicalities. A condemnation of the distorted machinations of jihadist idiocracies. Acknowledging the depths of evils perpetrated against the other than white. A trail of tears, slavery, mutilations, rape, devastation, destruction, murder, mass incarceration, hatred, and intolerance. Sorrowed by the purposely inflicted pain of one human upon another, I weep at the heartlessness of it all. My function as the poet is to navigate everydayness, dive into the abstract of experimental inventiveness, venture into the unsuspected, unexplored otherness, quench this thirst for experimental creativeness, exercise the practice of human separateness, conjure the spirit of comprehensive calmness, imaginate alternative futures of oneness, celebrate kind-heartedness. My responsibility as the poet is to introduce a new poetic speech, to induce peace and prosperity, to atone for the atrocities of humanity, escaping criticisms of a so-called right-wing moral majority, underwhelmed by the politically correctness of a bleeding heart left-wing minority, liberated to generate awakening with dazzling vocalic imagery, released from the superficial simplicity of mindless, endless hate that is wedded to a concentrated doctrine of religious states, absolved from past sins of our obscured fate, questioning the abandonment of how and when we became not me, them, not us, intellectually disoriented by the unintelligible herding of minds, curving words, staining vowels, revealing the non-anticipated time, engaged in abstractions, committed to shine, to Black Lives Matter, to Standing Rock, to dreamers, to youth on the march, to women on the move, to inspired tribal resolution, where I and he and she and me and the rest of yous, including you and us, become we. Peace.
You and us, Jane, spoken word. That was so peaceful, and it just gave me such resolve, and I just loved it.
Thank you.
Woo!
Peace,
Thank you.
y'all. Thank you
Wow.
all. You can find me Jane Spoken Word.
Woo! Thank you so much. That was brilliant. Ay, how exciting. Oh my God, it's touching and just love Love you guys. Okay, let's see. Ron, I see there's a Tiffany / name in here. Just want to make sure that it is you.
That this is Tiffany.
Hello. Hi.
I'm at my friend's Tiffany's house. Yes.
I saw the name. I had to give it a shout out. Give hi, Tiffany.
I'm glad you did. Well, happy friends get together on Thursday evening holiday here. So glad to see you twice this week, Labua. What a treat for us
I
here.
know. How wonderful. So great to see you, Ron. You're so
Thank
sweet
you.
and kind. What you got
Thank
for us
you.
today?
Well, I've got some little cheerful, hopefully, as always. Sorry, that's my brand, so here we go. Praise to the alarm clock, which wakes me up. Praise to the rising sun, which shines through my window and tickles my face. Praise to my coffee machine and fridge, which make my breakfast possible. And praise to my bathroom and shower, which make me so clean. For my mother always reminds me that running water is not available to everyone. Praise to my legs, which allow me to walk to the train and get to my job. For my father always reminds me that public transit and work are not available everywhere. Praise to my wallet so I can buy my lunch. Praise to the afternoon coffee and snack to help me finish my day. Praise to the pocket change I find and give to the homeless men on my way home. Praise to my fingers, which helped me type this poem 2 years ago on the phone in the train. Praise to the New Eurekan Poets Cafe in La Brua for organizing this open mic on this holiday. Praise to all of you here in Zoom allowing me to read my lines. And praise to the power who granted me another wonderful day on this planet. And I forgot to mention, this was my praise poem, my poem to be thankful for. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, Ron. It's those simple, sweet things that matter so much. Thank you, Ron. And you matter so much. Your sweet, kind ways have transformed this community too.
Well, thanks to you. I couldn't have done it without you guys and Labua. Thank you so much. Enjoy
Yes,
the rest of the
Ron.
holiday.
Yes, enjoy your holiday. And once again, hi, Tiffany.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay. Now let's check on our friend Elizabeth Strauss, aka Deadpan Lizzie, on Thursday. Shared something very profound with us. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, Brew. Thank you for your prayers and your thoughts and your friendship. I'm very happy to be here tonight. I'm going to read 2 pieces. One was inspired by a text message from Evelyn Cordes. It's a septile. It's called Thanksgiving. Save a turkey, eat a vegan. You'll be leaner, not meaner. Happy harvest. And then I read this piece on BWAMs the other day. So if you were there, you're going to hear it again. It's called Family Dinner. We congregate around our Zoom dining room tables, feasting on each other's soul foods, textures from around the globe nourishing our minds and hearts, discovering new flavors as our tongues salivate with each consonant and vowel, grateful for the time we spend together, never taking for granted this bliss. My spoon on standby, ready to scoop up each and every one of you. Grateful for the beautiful artists who I have been able to take a bite out of in person. My stomach excitingly growing for those who I have not been able to enjoy a meal with in person just yet. But in time, as the world opens back up, fuller than we could ever have imagined, I am grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Deadpan Lizzie. We're grateful for you too. Grateful that you're here. Grateful that you share. Grateful that you care.
Thank you, Brew. Love you. Thank you.
Love you. All right. I see there was a Robert Fleming on the list. Don't see Robert in the room unless you're under another name. Let me know. In the meantime, let's see what's good with Marilee Johnson.
Hey, thank you.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing today?
Good, good. I'm going to read a few haikus as is my wont. These were ones that I read on Monday night. Heated on cold day by the news. Again. How could they? What the? Graffitied fingers. One fist hate, the other love. Which would punch someone? Kid swoons in fake death in front of cash register. Yep, he's acting out. Paul con queso lit, lights up at New Year's lit cake. We sing out of tune. And actually a Thanksgiving haiku. Big Bird's COVID shot. On this, the day of the bird, we give Cruz the bird. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Marilee. So sweet. Great to see you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing with us, Marilee. So sweet. Okay, now let's see what's good with Julian Matthews. Hello, Julian. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi. Can you get your camera on?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yes. Now we see you. How are you today?
I'm good.
Great. Last week, I think it was a like a pussycat poem, was it? It was.
Yeah.
That was cool. What do you got for us this week?
So this week is do the math. Do the math. The first box I played in was probably cardboard. A crate of dozen milk tins from the neighborhood sundry shop. My mom would empty it and let me sit in it. In my imagination, it was a boat floating down the Ganges or the Amazon. I might have been light enough for my brothers to have lifted me in it, circling the round table in the hall like a right brother on a maiden flight, whooping with hands outstretched. My sister may have tied a string and dragged me around in it like a train, choo-chooing as we rode along around Mom's kitchen, or dangerously down the staircase. We may have fallen, cried, laughed it off. No one would have died. When they suit me up and lay me in that last box, I won't get to choose its make or let my imagination run. The pallbearers will disperse the weight by 6, but the new lightness will be heavy for some. Do the math. In a marriage, 1 plus 1 never adds to 2, and 1 times 1 is never 1. Human value multiplies with age. When you divide, you make things smaller. When you add, you overthink it. When you subtract, you negate me. We were never meant to tick each other off within boxes. We color our lives outside of them. We are equal only when our imagination soars on the shoulders of others, before us and after us. Both sides are never a balanced equation when falling, rising is a rite of passage. Do the math. 6 feet under, 12 feet above. The dirt between us is soil for the planting, or a bucket of it to cart away and claim your own. The grave robbers dream of treasures beneath. The cemetery dogs hope for pickings above. We only light the candles or place the flowers after the grave has been weeded and cleaned. Human folly is calculating the loss on either side. The sky smiles knowing clouds come and go by catching drifts. and blue is only one of its many colors. You are limited only by the box you pine for, child. All else is imagination. Do the math. Thank you.
Julian Matthews, powerful piece. So many quotes in there, quotables. When you divide, you make things smaller. When you subtract, you negate me. Ooh, Woo! Yes, Julian Matthews. Bringing it. Okay, let's see what's good now with Terry Rose.
Hello.
Hi.
I have 3 haikus from Brian's workshop. Happiness happens, hopefully, honestly, one. Happy honey bun. Happiness happens. Hover on clouds or earthbound. Heavenly harp sounds. Happiness happens. Hidden in tearful faces. Hold in heart places.
Okay. That's it, Terry. You got 3 haikus.
I also have another poem, but I wasn't sure if there'd be enough time, but I have to disappear off the camera to go into my Insta to get it. I wrote it this morning. It's new shit.
Oh, it's some new shit. Well, you know what? Go ahead, go get it, and then we'll return to you if that's okay. You want to do that, or you want to? How long will it take? Go ahead.
I have it right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, some fresh new shit from Terry. Why not? We love it.
Sorry. Holiday celebrations signal visitation of cherished family faces who have also been excitedly anticipating what was once a yearly festive occasion where loneliness and isolation were temporarily replaced with lovingly prepared recipes handed down through generations, warm embraces, sparking conversations, recalling fond memories and hopes of brighter days at last, and salutations to those who have passed.
Sweet. Terry Rose, thank you for that spanking brand new shit. It hits home, especially today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo! Okay, ahora. Iris Morales, ¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde estás, mi Iris?
Estoy aquí. I'm here.
Déjame ver. Ahí está. ¿Cómo está, querida? Un besote para ti.
Bien, I'm good. Hello, everyone. So I'm just gonna jump into it. I have 2 pieces. The second one is short, but you let me know, Bruja, if after the first one I have time.
Okay.
So this one's called the Ancestral Prayer. Benevolent ancestors, lead me forth in my wake. Sway me in the river bend and ocean. May you envelop me in your breath. My egunguns, may your bones rattle, dispel away evil. No importa cuántos me amenazan, no me voy a rendir de rodillas. Los que caminan conmigo tienen los machetes afilados de decapitar a los colonizadores. Your blood coils in my veins, sets ablaze, agitate the rebel within. Somos, no somos. I venerate your names. You are not forgotten. You are the bridge, lead my path. In uncertain times, I stand before you, I pray. Benevolent egunguns, may I feel the remedy of your love, your light. Breathe into me, alma viviente. Hear my lamentations, my tears, funeral of my death. Make anew, resurrect, O holy ones, curanderos, hierophants, hermetics, alchemists, revolutionists, artists, witches, and warriors. Gatekeepers of ancient secrets, my name alone summons you, forever exalted. My late grandmother, Agustina,
Thank you for gifting me curandera hands, the ability to rejuvenate, self-resuscitate. When all odds were against me in my mother's womb, you made sure I was a promise. Thank you for my kindness, the exquisite concoction of femininity and masculinity. May your eyes be my eyes. See beyond the veil of self, in self, I find you again. That's the first poem.
Whoa, eso fue medicinal. Yeah, go ahead. Hit us with that second one. Bring it.
Okay, the second one is in Spanish and it's called Yo Soy Taína.
Woo!
Yo soy Taína. La sangre de mis ancestros, río sereno, navega en mis venas. Yo soy Taína. Tengo flechas por ojos, la tierra, mi piel, el viento peina mi cabello. Escucho sus susurros, siempre estamos contigo. El cumbre de las montañas, mis pechos. Yo soy Taína. El relámpago proclamando mi existencia. El trueno retumbe y grieta en mi garganta. Grito, yo soy Taína, boricua. Derrumbo los calumniadores, historiadores, colonizadores. Han intentado borrarnos de la faz de la tierra, pero en vano. Mira mi cara. Han construido un hogar en mí hasta tiempo indefinido. Mis manos, ramas vestidas de flores, propiedades medicinales. Mi corazón, la canoa que me guía en mis viajes. Yo soy Taína, boricua. Soy revolución al solo respirar. Thank you.
Taíno T, hermana, muchas gracias por eso. Wow. Hang, hang.
Hang, hang.
Beautiful. Great to see you. So,
Thank you. It's great to see you too. It's great to see you too. Missed you.
okay, ahora seguimos. Matthew Maroquin. And then we're going to go into the good luck round with Ray Jane. I think I could give you guys 3 minutes instead of the 2 because we're doing good timing. But where is Matthew? Where is Matthew? There he is. Are you ready, Matthew? Did he step away? He's not responding.
Sorry.
There you go. Hi.
Yeah. Hello. Things were being weird on my end for some reason.
Well, they worked out now. We see you and we hear you and we're so excited. Let's get into it. What you got for us today?
I'm gonna just share one, just to kind of tired. So that hand be hitting, I this one I wrote because I don't know, I pretty much explains what I was doing at the time in the writing. So yeah, I'm just gonna read it. So one time I was in a dark room scrolling through Facebook and I read the word gentrification and I was like, what's that? So I looked it up on the Googles, like as we all do. And the Oxford Dictionary says it's, and I paraphrase because I low-key only skimmed it, that it's the process where poor urban areas are changed by wealthier people move in, typically displacing current inhabitants in the process, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, wow, that sounds like it really sucks. And I also realized my mother has tried to gentrify my mind since she found out that it could be done. She forced it on me in 5th grade with promises that would make me better student, better son, better person, because I obviously wasn't any of those things, I guess. Condensed powder distributed by school nurse developers destroyed the neighborhood within me, kicked me out with it was undead. a place that once was now a floating mass phantom with no opera house to haunt. But I was finally deemed better student, better son, better person, because I guess I wasn't any of those things before. I decided to reclaim my land in 8th grade, stop the powder development from destroying what was left of my neighborhood. And I was met with unrest from those wealthier and power than me because I didn't have the right to take back what is now mine, what is now better, make it my own again. The neighborhood that I once had destroyed is still trying to heal. And its residents, I'm still trying to heal because it doesn't feel like I belong anymore, but this is home, even if it's unrecognizable now. Whenever my leg earthquakes or my mouth goes on in a mode of fashion, or when my nuclear energy is too much for any single neighborhood to use up in its lifetime, I'm told to gentrify it once again, my mind, to put it back to where it once was, because if I don't, how will I ever be a better student? How will I ever be a better son? How will I ever be a better person? Because I can't be those things if my neighborhood isn't quiet. Nice. Built for the wealthy, kick out the poor. My mom installed the idea in my mind that if it isn't gentrifiably better, then you are not worth it. Thank you.
Matthew, ho, ho. You done did it again. Damn. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. Everybody's feeling it. Oh my God, word. Propaganda Poet said mic drop. Wow. How you spoke so candidly about your mind and gentrification and your moms and
Was the time. I was like applying for grad schools, applying for jobs and doing all this other stuff. And I like locked myself in a little dark room on campus. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so much stuff. And so like, I just started scrolling through Facebook and I'm like, oh, gentrification. I kind of know what that is. I'm like, wait, do I actually know like the textbook definition of it? So I like looked it up just to make sure I was like right, because like I second guessed myself. So like I feel like I know the word, but like, do I actually know the word? So I'm like, okay, I was right. But then I was like, oh, that's a poem right there. So I just started writing.
oh, it sure is. You took that second level and you blessed us with a gem. Thank you, Matthew Maroquin. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was too damn cool. Okay, we're going into the good luck round. And lucky for us, first up is none other than Thunderlong Ray Jane.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Where's my girl? Where are you?
Right here, Brew. Hi, you can't see. What's
Hi,
up?
Dr. Ray Jane.
Hey, what's up?
How it was so good to hang with you when we did our gig together at the National Art Society.
Mad fun. Mad fun.
So beautiful to share space with you, and so beautiful to share space with you again.
Yo, we blessed. It's true.
It is. So what you gonna do for us?
So in a spirit of gratitude, I actually went to Ron Mark Thompson's writing workshop yesterday via Bronx Art and Fun Hub. And it was a workshop on thankfulness and gratitude. So this is one piece that came out of that, and then an older piece with the same theme. I hope that you're all being good to yourselves. I know that the holiday season is not always joyous for everyone. So I invite you to continue to share space with your family here if you don't have a family there. Praise to the God that made the dust. Pray to this weary body in need of rest. Praise to the foundation and feet.
that just keep moving no matter how hard the road. Praise to the calves mistaken for what they are, tree trunks, sturdy. Praise to the knees that are old enough to scream now, all bends becoming firecrackers. Praise to the hips that have turned me into an hourglass, time also cracking and popping in my movements. Praise to the six-pack under all this fluff, fighting bravely against being shaped. Praise to the breast, mahogany, brown oak chest, safeguarding my vulnerabilities. Praise to these heavy shoulders, often caught trying to shimmy off chips. Praise to the whole arm, to the fingertips, only they could lift me. Praise to regal neck, gift of ancestors, stays on swivel. Praise to the dome, keys to impossible held up, crown bejeweled with wild thoughts. Praise to the body who deserves perpetual worship. Thank you. And then one more very short one entitled Gratitude. I am grateful. Though tears are spilling, I am grateful. In the midst of living, I am grateful. When favor stops giving, I am grateful. Though my legs are crumbling stone, I am grateful. Both lonely and often grateful to be alone, I am grateful. For red-chested birds chirping my heart a beat, I am grateful. For grounding, piling soil and soul about my feet, perhaps most grateful. I stand when the sand is shifting beneath me. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm grateful for you, Ray Jane.
Thank you. If you mess with it, you could find me at rayjane.com. That's ITSRAYJANE.com. I also have my own open mic via The Word is Right. Tomorrow, the last Friday of the month, Freestyle Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll put everything in the chat. Thank you, Ruha, for the space. Peace to you all.
Love you, Ray Jane.
Love you.
Wow, what a blessing. What a blessing to hear you, your brilliance. It's just divine. So this next performer hit me up on Facebook, was like, how can I get on? And gonna put you on. Daniel Soto.
Hi, hello. Good evening, Nabruha. Thank you for receiving my message and everything.
Yes, great to have you here with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love your presence. You have to tell me if you're using a special moisturizer or something, because you look so young. Oh goodness.
Oh my God, so sweet. Coconut oil.
I'm writing that down. But also, how can I follow up to Ray Jane? She was just so powerful, and her poetry was just like, oh my God. So what am I gonna do? Well, tonight, and I guess in general, I'm feeling a bunch of Bronx love, and I'm hearing people as representing Bronx here and there. So I have two poems, but if there's enough room for the second one, please do let me know. The first one, I'm gonna begin with a Bronx poem because I'm just feeling the Bronx love going on. And this one is called A Rose Did Grew in the Bronx. Okay. A light watered out, blue somewhere along East 170th Street. A miracle rolled out on the concrete steps, greeting the faceless and the labeled. Up the endless, tireless hills, a whirlwind blew a fateful song to an old soul who wanders, forgotten and forsaken, craving for his missing father. A soft spot emerges like a baby leaf, vexes all the deathly eyes, and stunned it survived against all its deathly wishes. A memory for something lost in the tiny buds of youth brings itself to the frontal memory of a grown man starved for his mother's truth. An opening breaks away despite the burial, words and actions toppling like heavy granite on the tongue, which wants to speak against evil, on the will which wants to bless the people, on the heart which wants to love unconditionally, and outside a game which will only kill its purity. This the heart knows and therefore sings at 4 a.m. on a street in the Bronx. A prayer for the pigeons to open their voice in songs, for the tired myrtle to open its branches against the winter wind. A miracle happened, maybe not for the first or last time, and perhaps nobody saw nothing of it, but a miracle happened nonetheless. So that's the first poem. I don't know if there's like
Daniel, that was so beautiful and gentle and just I loved it. Go ahead. If you got a second one, go ahead, hit us with it. And then we're gonna go to Lantern Carrier. That was so beautiful.
you got it, and thank you so much. Okay, this next one, it's called A Gift from Wanderers. Through all the wandering, nightly and daily, the eye meets light through the words, through language, through images, through walls, the probable future, a vision you're sure is bound to come to light as it does, soft as it does, wandering from an epicenter placed there by an outburst of blessings in the present moment, or from a prayer said yesterday, the elongated memory, longing for another memory to confirm the dream. And did I do the right thing? Will tonight's prayer open the necessary peace for tomorrow? Do my prayers matter? A peaceful thought or moment, a dream comes true, tangibly and witnessed, carried like the proud eagle owns the sky. An epicenter where the angels crowd, at first the light of stars imbue, then the song of angel chorus, a vibrational auditorium the body becomes, accepting the ancient song, powerful and soft as it is, it lulls like water in baptism, a crystal crystallized in its own stream, time and space's invisible walls, vortexing around a dream and a wonder, wondering if the prayer was even received, knowing the petition was heard, the prayer sent and gifted. Right. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, what a gift that was to all of us. Your prayers are heard. That was beautiful. Daniel, you did it. And you can see in the chat, everybody's saying one of us. You have a home with us now, Daniel. You are loved.
Wow, I'm just thank you. I love you too, love you. I love you too. I love you and everybody else. God bless everybody. Thank you.
What a joy. What a thrill.
Thank you. Thank you again, and God bless everybody. Thank you.
You have a home with us. Please come again, okay?
Thank you, Labruja. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. So grateful, grateful to have heard you tonight, that you joined us. How wonderful is that? And Lantern Carrier, love to hear Lantern Carrier. Let's feel the light of this lantern.
Thank you, La Bruja.
Hola.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm trying to find.
Reflections of an American Soldier.
Wait. Hold on. I don't see your face. Am I not? Or you do not have your camera on?
Yes, I do. That's me.
There you are. Okay, my apologies. Now, please begin.
Reflections of an American Soldier. I hope that one day I can remove my mask, show you the real me, not the many scars I carry from numerous wars, some of which were questionable, but the joys of a soul longing to live peacefully side by side with his fellow kindred spirits. I hope that one day you'll know how proud I am of the colors of red, white, and blue, flying in a landscape of beauty, surrounded by a pageantry of breathtaking sunsets, a precursor to the awakening of another radiant sunrise. I hope that one day I can share not only the immaculate pageantry of the military parades of memories, but the wounds inflicted on both sides, with some paying a heavy price, either for being in the wrong place or in having a different color assets or viewpoints from my own. I hope I'll always remember the sacrifice of the indigenous people, the Native Americans, the Caribs and Arawaks, the Aborigines, the richness of the Incas and Aztecs, the Maoris who all contributed to my enhanced lifestyle, my African ancestry and my American founding fathers who carved scrolls of equality, justice, and liberty for all. I hope that one day I can sing from sea to shining sea and out of many one people, in a much larger sense, of course, for this is what we are, all sparks of the eternal doing a bit as best we can, carving our own path on this wayfaring stream of life's currents, reminiscent of the awakening of dawn's early sunrise. Yet we must celebrate, come together to give thanks and praise for diversity, for courage, fortitude, and endurance, for the spirit of resilience, of sacrifice for a more harmonious union, to see a larger vision of a global humanity, of love, even as we remember the cost of sacrifice in war, some of which still remain debatable. Yet we can only use the tools before us, build as best we can to celebrate when the time comes, just as it is good to have heroes, a Washington, Jefferson, Maya Angelou, Harriet Tubman, indeed our forefathers themselves, pioneers who carved the path before us with the seeds of exemplary ideals of unbounded love. Don't sweat. Our eternal mother is merciful, and her compassion reigns upon us, even in the invisible. On this Memorial Day, as we commemorate all military personnel who died in struggle, let us also look forward to the vision of tomorrow's glorious dawn of love and the coming of a oneness kingdom here on earth as there is in paradise. May the blue light of infinity bless us. May the red strands of the immortal grant us peace. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
Thank you, Lantern Carrier. Your words always just resound with such wisdom. And it's just, thank you.
Thank you very much. Es muy amable. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias.
So grateful for it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, propaganda poet. Let's see what's good.
Hello, good evening, my poetry family. Thank you. I am so grateful, just so grateful and so thankful that you share this universe with me. And I just can't thank you all enough. I apologize ahead of time. Everyone's been so beautiful the last 5, 6 poets, and now I'm just going to slap you on the face because after spending all day with my white privilege side of the family, my indigenous DNA is just screaming out. So I got 3 shorties for you. Here we go. The first one is my attempt at a First Nations sonnet. So this is called Manifest Destiny. Since 1492, when that killer Columbus sailed the ocean blue, people have been running for their lives, from boot heels, running from guns and knives. Well, maybe if they'd had the respect of Eric the Red, 3/4 of my people wouldn't have been left for dead. Labeling this a new world is just fucking tragic. For 100,000 years, our people have danced in its magic, and finally we expose these false and oppressive ways, and they think that they can shut us up with Indigenous Peoples Day? Well, maybe if they had the respect of Eric the Red, 3/4 of my people wouldn't be drinking themselves dead. You see, they cloud our awareness with alcohol and pills so they can offer a mountain of scrap paper for the Black Hills. But can a closed mind ever even understand that land doesn't belong to people? People belong to land. This second piece is a chain of haikus. This is in an anthology that just came out. It's going to be in my next book that should be out like spring. This is called Unmarked No More. Try to disguise lies. History books may deny oral traditions, while native children rise again to remind us past crimes are still here. Remains revealed built upon these buried truths, don't let them forget. Little ones call out, try to keep our past buried, spirits still shall rise. Little ones call out, try to keep our past buried, our ghosts still shall dance. And this last piece is called Decolonizers. Colonized, victimized, brutalized, abused, computerized, hypnotized, lobotomized, confused. I am bored of regents making their decisions from up on high for the good of us all when they're just too damn lazy or just plain scared to come on down and be the next contestants on Find Out Who the Fuck We Actually Are. Native American Indian History 101 is written in declining statistics from 100 to 0.5%. Our population is a lesson in subtraction, division, and improper fractions. Look around the rest of the world and you will find a standard method of operations. Now, this seems to bother people a whole lot less than it did back in the ever-romanticized 60s when they were all about rewriting history before they just fell to the complacency of driving around in their Volvos and handing out tax-deductible pity. Now, you have got to be shitting me, so I'm going to stand on this box and soap up my lungs, and with any luck I'll have y'all speaking in tongues and maybe possibly brainstorming possible solutions to this improbable equation that lead to something other than just race, class, and gender subdivisions. Analyzed, epitomized, systemized, contrived, colonized, victimized, brutalized, survived. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for encouraging my behavior. I appreciate you all so, so much.
Oh, we appreciate you, propaganda poet. Just what a great job. Everybody's loving it. You could see in the chat. Just, that you're connecting to that part of you, and being so honest about it and raw and real, and we need more of you. And thank you.
My best experience ever during this time of the year was when I was in South Dakota living on the res, and it was an actual everyone in the village brought something. Like, there was an entire table that was just fry bread. It was amazing, and it just felt so real, and I imagine how it must have been to give these people who just showed up this and then slaughter them. So I'm glad that we are remembering the actual history of what happened, and I'm proud of everyone who is opening their eyes to it.
Thank you, propaganda poet. Yes, because the truth will always live no matter what. And we poets, we speak truth. That's what we do. So now, Cephology to close out. Am I saying it right?
Hello.
Hi.
Aloha. Hello, family. So just one more thing real quickly. I'm Cephology, and I'm here with my family. We're live in Mineola, Long Island, right here. So okay. So we are here live, New Eurekan Poets Cafe. At least there are participants who are in their homes right now, wherever in their space. Just a little bit of inside scoop what's going on. New Eurekan Poets Cafe has been a great safe space for us to speak about our feelings, dance, music, poetry. And it took so many lives, blood, tears, sweat to just make it work. And I'm so grateful to be back in the space. About 15 years since I've been in the space. So, you know, doing the math. But I'm here closing the night on this platform, and I wish I could speak here every single individual. But I would say that I'm here and present, and I just need someone to just hold the camera for me, please. Is that okay?
Hold the camera for me, please.
So with this, what happened?
Just like that. No, yeah, you're doing. I'm so happy.
I'm happy. Muy feliz. So this piece is not a piece that I'm used to doing. I want to challenge myself and just go with the flow and what I've been feeling, you know? So what I've been feeling now is a time besides coming together, besides letting go and releasing all the pain. This is a conversational piece, so I'm going right into it. This is a place that also, this is our safe space where we can come together, no matter what our backgrounds. What I love about here, we have so many fusions of Spanish-speaking folks here, so many indigenous folks. Some of them know they're indigenous, some that are not aware. Did anyone see the Macy's parade or Thanksgiving parade? Yeah, beautiful, right? It's amazing. Did anyone see the Day of Mourning rally? No. On Plymouth Rock in Massachusetts, when the Pilgrims came and they said the story of this romanticized version of what it means to be Native American coming together and, you know, all this peace and love, right? That's not true. That didn't really happen. Why is it that these things get fabricated and taught when I'm very young and thinking that wearing a pilgrim hat is the most confident and amazing thing? But I've always looked at the Indian side and thought, that's not me. How can that be me? I'm not Native American. I'm Puerto Rican, right? Or New Yorican, because I'm not even speaking the language fluently. But you see, it took a coloring book a family member gave me, Colorado, Puerto Rico, to talk about what it means, Borique. What's that? Piraguas. I thought they only existed in New York. What? How? Or yuca. Finding different ways that we actually had the strength to get something poisonous and make it better. Yes. If you feel like playing drums, play drums. If you want to say something, then just go for it. If something speaks to you, just go. So it's amazing how we had the day of mourning and no one saw it. I kept with that. And with that really was very powerful. We're not here to talk about just our suffrage. It's not about that. It's remembering that when we come together, we love each other. And we embrace that. We have to embrace everything that came before us. I cannot understand how a tree is if I don't understand my own roots. What does that mean? What does it mean for me to look proper? Because mom said, look nice today, right? I look nice. I look good. Okay, decent. Would they judge me if I wear my necklaces around me? No, not at all. I'm in a safe place right now where I can dress and just be myself and so many layers that I am. And I can't stop and I won't stop because it's in me. Once you know the dead Indian is in there waiting to resurrect, it's there. So I have to embrace that. Embrace all the layers. Take it all off. I can't just let the suffrage just be baggage and left as clothing. I can take it off too. Listen, the scars will stay with me because they're memories. They're like a passport. And with that passport, wherever I go, it'll teach me. I survived that. I've been there. These are layers of me right here. All of these things and many more fusions that we have to go take a DNA test to figure out who we are. Why do we have to wait for that moment? I wear black for the darkness because we all go through that in the womb first before we can see the light, the waters that come in. We're all made of water. I wear the red, not just for the blood, for the passion, for the root, for that feeling right here when I'm grounded. And when I take off my shoes and I'm right there in my apartment with my family, my parents in Rockaway on the beach, I can feel the sand. Feel I'm king. I know this. I claim this. I feel this. I can breathe. I can breathe. I can breathe. Aire, aire, aire. They're telling you your oxygen tank is done, but it's not. If that's my therapy, to go. If taking a moment not to eat with my family, but it's okay, I'm enjoying every moment because I feel like I'm already feasting with you and just watching you as I do my fasts. It's okay. I'll be fine. I'm replenishing myself because at the end of the day, it's me who's chosen to take care of each and every one of you. From afar or close, it's my responsibility to take care of each and every one of you. But first, I gotta take care of myself, cleanse myself, feel that space. When I get into that ocean water, el mar, you may call her Saint Mary, right? Yemaya, Yemoja. There's so many different names. It's all the same connection. So please stand, rise with me. We're gonna make this through. We're gonna go through this, but never forget who you are and what you're about, and teach our babies that we are natural born kings and queens. Always. I love you. Mi familia. Familia. Family. Fam. I-L-Y. I love you.
Cephology! Wow! Y to la familia in the room, holding space. How beautiful are all of you? What a wonderful way to close. So symbolic. Los quiero mucho. Taino ti y H para todos ustedes. Ave Maria. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. That was amazing. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Actually, that is how I started reciting poetry, was in my living room with my family. So you brought it back to my roots too, the Father. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Wow, what a way to close. You felt that spirit. I know you did. You witnessed it. You were with us today. We are all connected. And oh my God, with so much gratitude. I send you love. So much love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, follow everybody. Follow me, La Bruja NYC. Like I said, I'm going to be in Pittsburgh on Sunday for an indigenous gathering with Miguel Sagüe El Beique and performing songs from the Stone Hoop. Then Wednesday, December 1st, which is the anniversary of our founding father, Miguel Algarin. It'll be his 1-year anniversary of his passing, but it will also be Beatniks Night at the New Yorican Poets Cafe. I will have newcomer Indigo Lee. I will have from Japan, Poeta Ku. I will have Anthony Morales, who we were both on Def Poetry Jam together, and closing out the hip hop Latina phenomenon, Audrey Funk. So join us for Beatniks Night on Wednesday. And what can I say? We did it again. We spent this wonderful day together. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Good night, everybody, all the way from New Yorico to the world. New Yorican Poets Cafe, La Bruja. One love.